Good morning, Facebook. Just laying here. I just got done praying. About to get a little of the word in this morning. Before I start my day, so ready to go back to work. But okay, so I'm just laying here and in class last night we went over a little bit of Hosea. So I just wanted to read because we didn't get into it. So I think today we're gonna get into it. But I wanted to read a little bit of what I've been reading. So I've been trying to get a little head start before I get there. So in Hosea chapter 4, I'm gonna read verse 1 through 6 because I believe that from reading this sounds like today. It's a hear the word, O Lord, O children of Israel. For the Lord has controversy with the inhabitants of the land. There is no faithfulness or steadfast love, and no knowledge of God in the land. There is swearing, lying, murder, stealing, and committing adultery. They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed. Therefore the land mourns, and all who dwell in it languish. And also the beasts of the field, and the birds of the heavens, and even the fish of the sea are taken away. Yet let no one contend, and let none accuse, for with you is my contention, O priest. You shall stumble by day, the prophet also shall stumble with you by night, and I will destroy your mother. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because you have rejected knowledge. I reject you from being a priest to me, and since you have forgotten the law of your God, I also will forget your children. Now that's deep. That's deep. I wish I could went live with that, but my baby at work at school with his phone. Now, a little bit of what I got out of that is because us as parents us as parents today refuse to make our children go to church and all that other stuff that we was made to do when we was younger. We're not doing what he's telling us to do. Teach our children about him and everything. I believe. He's gonna forget our children. He didn't forget our children, like he said. That means he's not gonna hear our children's prayers. None of that type of stuff. And it's sad because that's really what's going on. I try to talk to my children and pray with them when they feel like listening. Try to make them go to church and take them to church and things like that. Wow, this is really deep. I'm gonna read a little bit more in a second, but I just wanted to share that part with you. Let me go back to this part though. This part right here just see. It's really, really deep. Pray with your children. Yes, pray with your children. If you're not a prayer, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I know what to tell you, but and I'm gonna tell you because that's my job. I gotta tell you. Pray, 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 pray. Stay pray. To be a Christian is really, really rough these days. But I love it. I do. You know, What I was about to say. It was something else I wanted to say to y'all. Excuse my bonnet. We was talking a lot at class last night. I wish I could have went live with that class. Man, it was so deep. I think everybody should have just been there. The whole world should have been broadcast. You fight two different natures inside yourself. The sinful nature and your spiritual nature. And even though you got that spiritual nature in you, you have to feed it. You have to feed it with the word, with doing right, prayer, all that different stuff. You got to, when you feed something, you nurture it. You have to feed it. That's spiritual nature. And when you don't, and when you steady feeding that sinful nature by lying and cheating and being deceitful and scamming on people, all that type of stuff, that's feeding that sinful nature. And that's what's gonna come out, the sinful nature. I'm trying so hard these days to feed my spiritual nature and stay positive in spite of. Now I really know what people mean by when they say, so glad I don't look like the hell I've been through. But I'm gonna say I'm so glad I don't look like the hell that I'm going through, because I'm going through it. But I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. I'm all right, all right. I'm all right now. I'm gonna get better. That's what I mean. Yeah. So you claiming you're a Christian, you gotta stay prayed up. You gotta keep the word, study the word, but you also got to be a model. You got to live it. People got to be able to see it to make them want to become a Christian. I love that song. I think Tiffany sang it at church. I want to be a better Christian or something like that. It just does something to me, that song. And not because I do. I wanna be a better Christian. I wanna tell everybody about the man that I grown to love more and more and more, which is Jesus. But it used to be so hard to talk about him around certain people because you're so worried about what they gonna say. But that's what happens when you not into you don't really study your word. Now that I study more and really getting to know him for myself, you know, I'm way past that all. He know my heart. Yeah, he know everybody's heart. That burns me when I hear people say that, but hey, I used to say it too. He know my heart. But today I don't mind. I think anybody probably could vouch. Anytime you have a conversation with me, I'm bringing them up. I'm reminding you of them. Because I be needing people to remind me of them, even though I think I'm trying to do what it is I'm supposed to be doing. But I still be needing that encouragement. I still, I'm learning to encourage myself and in many ways. But I still bring them up to those that I even know that don't go to church or can't go to church or don't even desire to go. I still bring them up because that's what I'm supposed to do. And it was time that I didn't even go to church. Yeah, grandma kept me in church when I was little, but once I got old enough and she got old enough where she didn't want going because she couldn't go, I stopped going. But it took a friend of mine, name many of you may know her, come and go to church with me Sunday. And once I went with her, I done been back in church since. And I thank her for that, even though I was just going just to be going, go to, a lot of us go just to hear the singing. And if it ain't no good singing, you don't want to go. But I went with her and I heard some good singing and preaching too. It wasn't all over my head, it was broke down to where I could understand and, all that different stuff. But people so scared to just try 'em. You try everything else. Just try 'em for yourself. Quit listening to other people's stories and testimonies and stuff. Well, that's the only way you're going to try 'em if you hear the other people's testimony. Let me rephrase that. But just go try 'em for yourself. I don't know. Try 'em for yourself. He's so good. He's a good God. And a lot of us wait until somebody die or get sick or have to lose their home or their man. And that's when you want to say, Jesus. Jesus. But because he's so good, he still be there. Even though, that's the only time you know to call on him. You don't know nothing else about him. But to just call him when you need him. Then once everything okay, you back to square one, as I want to say. You back to doing the same old. But like you get tired of people bull and crap and all that. All they broken, empty promises and, he get tired too. But I'm just so glad and grateful today that although he get tired, he don't give up. And he still believe in us. More than we believe in ourselves. But I wish I could come out and go to class with us tonight. I'm so excited and ready. I'm going to try to give me a little strength. I don't feel too well. Man, just all over the place. That's why I didn't pick up my Bible, because that sinful nature trying to take over. And I can't allow that. If I've been to let it take over, and I'll still be feeling all bad, and I'll feel even worse, tongue is powerful, and an idle mind is the devil's playground. So, I know I'm boring y'all to death, those that still listening to this drawn out video, but I just wanted to, give somebody a piece of the word and what I just want everybody to pray with their kids. Pray with your kids. Pray with your kids. Teach them the right thing. Quit letting them get on here and act crazy. I be seeing my kids doing it. I be trying to check them and all that. I'm going to shut it on down, though. They little websites and stuff, because they kind of crazy. I don't claim to be perfect, or my kids. Because I know that kids at your site, they going to do any and everything. And I got one that I call him Turn Up. That doggone DeMonte, his name, Mr. Turn Up. But pray with your kids, our babies. Y'all heard what he said. He's not going to listen to your kids' prayers because you didn't do what you supposed to did to teach them. It's so amazing how the Bible revealing itself today in today's, I love learning. I always have learned loving, but I'm so glad I decided to, Okay, well, I gotta get up and do something about this bump and get my day started. Check on my mom's. Thank you, Lord, for keeping her safe and everything. Tess came back all right. I love you guys, and y'all be safe out there. that if you listen to this, I wish I would have got up and went to the gym with you when you called me. Because now I want to go to the gym. But I was so tired when you called. All right, guys. Love you. God bless everybody.